I'm back. Welcome to episode 4. And we're going to be talking about Black Sabbath Volume 4. You know, the one that looks like this. Volume 4. It's a fucking drug, I tell you. Volume 4 is the 4th album, obviously, from Black Sabbath. I don't know how true this is or not, but rumor is, because of Ozzy being on the album cover, that really pissed Tony Iommi off, because it wasn't his idea for it to look like this. And before this album, Ozzy was your typical frontman live, like center stage. But after this album cover, Tony got so pissed off, he pushed him to the right. That's what I heard. I don't know how true that is, but he was always on the right hand of the stage. Well, left hand, depending on which way you're facing. So that's the rumor of this. So let's get started with the first song, Wheel of Confusion, The Straightener. It just says Wheel of Confusion on the album, but as you can tell, it's kind of like two songs in one, because it's a long damn song. And the middle section is this part right here, is the straightener, I think. I'm not sure. I'm just going by my Black Sabbath gut instincts. Anyway, Wheel of Confusion. It's pretty much a typical, you know, doom and gloom about life type song. Like, you know, hey man, I thought life was cool, but it's an illusion, you know. And then at the very end, he pretty much came to grips of how fucked up life is. That's Wheel of Confusion, The Straightener. Tomorrow's Dream, which was actually a single, they released it as a single, and it's a killer song, man. They used to open their set for it, and as some of you out there might have the album Live at Last, which was recorded on that tour, because during the Volume 4 tour, you know, they just wanted to release, the record company wanted to release a live album, and they recorded them on the road, and the Black Sabbath band heard it, and they hated it. So it was never released till like around 1980, I think, after Heaven and Hell came out, after Ozzy was gone. You know, they were like mercilessly ripped off by various managers and stuff, and somebody that had rights to it released it without the band's consent, and they opened the show with Tomorrow's Dream. Then we go into Changes, a very, very depressing song, probably the most depressing song I've ever heard. It's gut-wrenching, and a lot of people hate it. It's only piano, vocals, and I think a little orchestra is playing in the background. And it's pretty much it's a great song to listen to if you want to slit your wrist and kill yourself. I mean, you know, it's about a guy that loses his chick, and he's depressed about it, and dies, you know. But, you know, I look at it this way, man. If your woman leaves you, fuck her. It's not like she's the only fish in the sea, right? That goes for everybody out there. Don't be like how Ozzy sings and Changes. Get over it, man. Chicks suck. I mean, not all. I want to get laid again. Some chicks are cool. No, wait. Let me rephrase that. 99.9 chicks are cool. And if they end up leaving you, a chick ends up leaving you for you doing nothing wrong, then you're better off without them. Trust me. And plus, why would you fucking die? Who knows if you can listen to this in the afterlife? Death would suck if you cannot listen to Volume 4 anymore, trust me. The next song is FX. Now, FX is pretty much like, what the fuck is this shit? I gotta say, finally, out of all the albums I reviewed so far, FX is a big, I don't know what the fuck it is. It's just, I don't know, it sounds like somebody fucking like hitting their guitar with their pick, like, I don't know, and causing echo effects, or maybe it's a bass. I don't know what the fuck that is, man. FX, you know, it's, I guess it's good if you do drugs, you know, but You know, I mean, this, like I say, I don't do drugs, but this is my drug. And this drug does nothing for me when I hear FX. But it is Black Sabbath. And I guess it's a cool little interlude to what I consider the best song on this fucking album, and that is Supernaut. This is a crushing song, man. Supernaut it was just loved by a lot of people, man. Not only like, you know, any Sabbath fan, but Frank Zappa actually said it was one of his favorite songs. Supernaut is just crushing, man. I mean, Bill Ward is a monster, and so is that riff and the bass and the lyrics. It's just fucking phenomenal. I just love the fuck out of that song. And because of Black Sabbath facts, I got a couple reasons, I got a couple definitions what Supernaut means in the song. A, mankind's great dream to reach one day the stars. And B, describing the feeling when you're high on cocaine. There you go. So there's 2 songs on this album about coke. The next song is what was supposed to be the title track, Snowblind. It's pretty much about cocaine. They recorded it one time, and while Ozzy was singing it, he kept screaming, "Cocaine!" like he does on the live versions, but the record company was like, "Hey man, you gotta fucking not only like don't do that, but the album's not gonna be called Snowblind anyway." You know, they were recording in LA. I could be wrong. I gotta do my research, but I think it may be the first time they recorded in LA. But I could be wrong. They might have recorded Master Reality there. But I know for sure they recorded this in LA, and they were really, really into fucking drugs. And I understand it took them a long time to make this album. The longest, you know, out of all the albums before. The other albums, I think Sabbath 1, I know in episode 1 I said it was recorded in one day. And I did do a little research, and I heard it was recorded in one day. But then I heard Tony Iommi say it was recorded in 2 days. But then again, since Tony Iommi was snowblind back then, so maybe after he took the drugs, he thought it was 2 days. It was really one day. We don't know. And I think Paranoid took about a week, not even, probably even less. And I think Master took maybe 2-3 weeks. But this took months, and I hate cokeheads. Believe me, people that know me know I don't trust any cokehead, and if you do blow, stay the fuck away from me, okay? Cornucopia. Cornucopia comes from Latin, pronounced Cornucopia, I think. The same as full horn, U with dots in German. Cornucopia is of course a symbol, metaphor of wealth and fertility. The name is more than sufficient since the song criticizes the so-called modern prosperity. Geezer wrote it after he heard that only 25 people died in Vietnam that week. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm reading off the computer here. I'm reading Black Sabbath Facts, the coolest fucking Black Sabbath website there is. I'm part of the message board there, and it's just some great motherfuckers there, man. Joe's doing a great job, and I love that website. I'm there every freaking day. It's like one of the rare websites that aren't blocked at my job, so I get to talk to some of the Black Sabbath heads out there, and it's just awesome. And thank you, Joe, for having this this killer website and all these facts here so I can read it to people. And but I'm giving you credit, man, because you are a huge Black Sabbath fan, and you deserve for people to know that it's because of you I have this other type of knowledge that I didn't know before, which is a lot about the greatest band in the world, Black Sabbath. Thank you, Joe, and I will keep reading your stuff, but every time I do read your stuff, I will give you credit, I promise. And some inside thing about Cornucopia was Bill Ward was having a really hard time playing this, and it was just so difficult for him to play, and he, the band wasn't really fucking happy with his playing, and he kept doing it, and finally he nailed it, you know, he fucking finally nailed it, and the band, after they nailed it, the band said, hey, Bill, why don't you, like, get the fuck out of here for a while, man. You know, they were, like, annoyed with him, and Bill thought for sure he was fired from the band, but Turns out he wasn't, but Cornucopia, man, it was a very difficult song for them to record because of being Snowblind. And there you go, that's Cornucopia. The next track is Laguna Sunrise. Again, a great fucking instrumental from Mr. Iommi, man. It's all acoustic-y and it's just awesome, man. I love all his instrumentals. I mean, even in the later non-Ozzy albums, I mean, I think it gives a great texture to Black Sabbath albums where it's all doomy and gloomy, and then just a little beautiful piece. And I really don't know how the song came about, the title. It might be something to do with, I think, I could be wrong, that a lagoon, either where they used to record in England somewhere or around Iommi's house, that gave him the inspiration to write this beautiful instrumental piece. I love this song. Vitus Dance is awesome, and I like the lyrics. The lyrics are kind of like a guy telling his friend about, hey man, you fucked up with your girl, and you lied, and you know, she misses you, man, and try to make amends and get back with her and make it work this time. Kind of a weird subject for Black Sabbath. It was kind of like the Black Sabbath Dear Abby. Now we come to the very end of the album. It's a song called Under the Sun / Every Day Comes and Goes. I love the philosophy behind it. I pretty much live that philosophy where you don't want nobody to tell you about a God, and you don't need no black magician to tell you about Satan or whatever. You know, just believe in yourself, man. Believe in yourself. It's because of this world being fucked up with religion. And this song is pretty much saying, fuck all that shit, man. Just believe in yourself, man. And if you want to believe in God, keep it to yourself, you know? You can believe in God and Satan and whatever, as long as you don't throw it on anybody. I think it's a great fucking philosophy. I think everybody should live like that. And I love, there's a line in there that says, I don't believe in war, but I also don't believe in peace, you know? It's like, I don't believe in anything. Fuck it. I only believe in myself. Fuck you. That's Black Sabbath for you. And that's it. That's the end of Volume 4. And I'll tell you one thing, man. This album proves, without a shadow of a doubt, why Black Sabbath owns you. Anyway, remember, your mom said Black Sabbath while your dad was banging her. It's true. Your mom was like, oh, Black Sabbath. True story. See you next week with the masterpiece, Sabbath, Bloody Sabbath.